What's up guys, Leland with Benchmark Vehicles, and we are doing another van tour. This one's actually pretty cool. We haven't done an SCA pop top in a number of months, so good backstory on this one. The client kind of got started on the van, I believe last year, and had the pop top installed, had some flares installed, and then decided he needed a shop to actually take on the rest of the work. 2024 170 Sprinter, all-wheel drive, of course, 2-liter motor, and this one is got a pretty cool presence about it. It's jacked way up on the Span Compass 6.3 kit, 285 BFGs, Owl Van's wheels, the Talons. This is van number 121. Sort of a atypical color. We don't do a ton on the Pebble, but the Pebble's a nice sort of off tan, light grayish tan. It's a Pebble Gray, like all Sprinter colors. They're all seem to be gray of some sort. Line X all around, X-bolt bump fenders. We have a CA tuned front bumper on here. LP4s on the hood, matches my shirt. LP6s on the grill, our badge, worn VR12 winch, a couple worn shackles, full skid plate kit from Van Compass as well, Terra Wagon hood spoiler, LED lights, squadrons in the fogs. Pretty cool front end on this, and there's a couple features that we tackled on the inside and outside of this van that we don't do very often. So this is actually the first time we've installed a normal awning with an SCA roof. So we actually had to come up with a method to attach the awning to the body. So we've designed and fabricated some really cool brackets that lock into the rain gutter and use minimal fasteners to bolt this thing to the body. And that allows for a full awning to be installed on the roof and not have any issues with it interfering with the pop top or anything else. So that came together really smooth. Extends all the way out 8 feet, gives you plenty of coverage, and getting into the inside of the van. So amp power steps, of course, Inhabit design, Chiliwick mats. We've got Schulman seats in here, walnut table, some really beautiful casework. We've got a couple fun features to look at, and let's take a look. So we packed a lot into this galley. So not a super extended length galley. It doesn't occupy a lot of the entry space of the slider door. So a flip-up table here to provide extra space, dual burner induction cooktop, a 15 by 17-inch Blanco sink. Really nice pull-out here with a Yeti French press and a fellow kettle. So those are all nested in here in their nice little home. Bamboo drawers throughout with all of the nice inserts. So beautifully done. The year and day silverware fits in here, amazing. All the knives, plates, forks. This is a family of 4, so there's plenty for each individual family member to eat and dine and drink, and it's all set up, ready to go for them. Pull out trash can and bamboo as well. The bamboo is just a really nice finish for the drawer boxes. I prefer using that over like a Baltic birch or the hex ply that we do sometimes. Nice sink with a cutting board. Control panel up above our fridge. We do have a pretty good sized fridge in here. About 3.7 cubic feet of fridge space. Elevated, which is nice. You don't have to bend over to load the fridge, grab stuff out. Microwave here, more storage above on this side, and pop on the lights. So the rooftop tents, SCA roofs, they don't come with lighting up top. So we of course did our own lighting. It's fully dimmable and makes for a really nice setup when you're hanging out up top there. So we store the ladder in the garage just to keep it out of the living area. Just set it up when you need to. You can still have the table set up. You can still move around the ladder. You know, that is one of the things you have to consider when you have a rooftop tent, pop top like this. Access. So some of the systems we're doing now, you can access actually off the rear bed, so that eliminates the need for a ladder. But for the SCA roof, the access is in the front. And the ladder provides, it's locked in there. It's not going to pop off. Plenty of room to get up here. So these things are really well made. Fiberglass, fully insulated, really nice little mattress. Has a similar Froley system underneath, so good airflow. Good lighting up here. It's fully dimmable as well. Have a max air fan above for ventilation. Obviously you have the windows, the screens that open. The forwardmost screen zips all the way down so you can poke your head out. And then on the passenger side is just a waterproof fabric with no ventilation. So you get good airflow through here. Yeah, I'm just under 6 feet tall, and I can lounge up here perfectly comfortable. Two adults can sleep up here, and a lot of the feedback I've had from clients that have these, rooftop tents, pop tops on their vans, is that the adults really like to sleep up here too. It's just you have a bit of space, you have good airflow, and it's just a really nice, cozy, hangout perspective up above the woods. So the controls to the Cruise and Comfort air conditioning system are just back here. We've got a little fan adjustment. You've got the thermostat here, super easy to use. The ducted AC comes out actually behind this cabinet, which is still full of storage space. We have the ducting run out into this nicely centralized location for the AC. And these things do pump out some good cooling power. So they work really well, and doesn't take up, a lot of space with your galley. You still have storage under here. So we've got the blender, pull-out step to get into the bed, and then the heating vents down below. Of course, there's heated tubing in the floor, so we've got radiant closed loop heating, forced air heat as well, so plenty toasty in here, keep everything warm. Good size shower. This is our 28.5-inch shower with a pull-out for the toilet. So we've got the Trolino toilet in here, nicely tucked away, out of the shower, out of sight, out of mind. And then, of course, just a big shower. I can stand up in here. Not a problem. In the hangout zone up here, nice walnut table, the Scopima 86 centimeter bench to bed seat. Scheelman's up front. So this is the black basket weave with leatherette bolsters. This is a seat that Scheelman commonly stocks, readily available, dual armrests. These are ventilated and heated. So it's their new Klima line of seats. And of course, they're incredibly comfortable. It doesn't matter if they're the leather version, the cloth version, both are amazing and offer the exact same level of support. Plenty of space here to hang out, wine, dine, play cards. It's cozy. We design our vans to be inside and spend time inside the van. So the space should be pleasant and bright, and that's what we strive for. So we installed the Diodynamics rock lights on here. So we've got it in the grill, all four corners, in the rear bumper. And they have a really cool app, so you can go with a full white, you can dim these down, you can go through the color wheel and kind of change all the colors. Of course, you can strobe them and do all these, different percentages of the light. Really nice feature, really nice to just have it on white or orange at night for camping, just to give the van a little bit of illumination if it's dark out and trip over a rock. These are fun, they're more than just a party light. They serve a purpose, so good addition to any van, really.